अंडरस्टूड इट. वाइसरॉय एंजॉयड द, लेकिन पावर किसके पास है? veto power. And then in case of emergency authorized an issue of ordinance, and this ordinance will exist for 6 months. फिर तो इंडिया की इधर से उधर हो जाएगा. 6 महीना तो बहुत होता है. The ordinance has been given and it will exist for 6 months. तो 6 month में तो नई कई चीजें आ सकती हैं. तो देखो कितने समय के लिए वीटो पावर तो है ही. एट द सेम टाइम दे हैव एन व्हाट ऑर्डिनेंस पावर. मींस एट द टाइम ऑफ इमरजेंसी यू नो दैट द आज भी हमारे यहाँ प्रेसिडेंट एंड अदर आर मेकिंग व्हाट इज गिविंग ऑर्डिनेंसेस. यस और नॉट. और कब बन जाता है? इट बिकम वैलिड अप टू 6 weeks when the parliament come under the session. And I said that and then the viceroy veto power in case of emergency authorized and issue ordinances which were to be valid for 6 months. अच्छा, मैंने बताया था in which year law making power of Madras and Bombay has been established? 1833. I said centralization of legislation, centralization of administration, and legislation का मतलब 1833 it has been established, and that time I said in 1861 it has been revived. In 1861 it has been revived, and then I said that, और इसमें क्या बोला गया? Peace and good governance. And this act restored the legislative power of making and amending laws to the Madras and Bombay presidency which were taken by the which act? Charter Act 1833. And the legislative council at Calcutta was given extensive authority to pass law. उस समय किसको सबसे ज्यादा authority मिल गया था? Calcutta, Bombay, Bengal has got the extensive authority, centralization of legislation, and then Bombay and then Madras are not having this. लेकिन इसको कब रिवाइव कर दिया गया? लेकिन 61 में भी क्या बोला गया? While the legislative council at Bombay and Madras were given the power to make laws for the peace and, अभी भी पूरा पावर नहीं है. It is only I said that peace and good government of their respective presidencies subject to the assent of viceroy for validity. अभी भी किसकी validity चाहिए? Yes, if you are doing any law you are making, you can make, but after the validation from viceroy. And the viceroy was given the power to create new provinces for legislative purposes and appointment of lieutenant governors. देख रहे हैं? Who will appoint lieutenant governors? And who will appoint viceroy and governor? Crown. And who will appoint lieutenant governor? And पहले क्या हो रहा था? CD was appointing, but with the approval of, yes or not? And commander in chief was also. I said the Secretary of the State for India at that time act was passed. Charles Wood believed that the act was of immense importance. That is not going to be. I said that हमने क्या क्या देखा in this act? Yes, portfolio system. What we have seen? Smooth functioning के लिए. Then we have seen they have increased their executive council. And how much it becomes? 6. And commander in chief it becomes. They have created ordinary members, 6 members. And for the legislative function को increase करने के लिए, therefore increasing the legislative function he made 6 to 12 members. But for 2 years terms, and more than half will be what? Non-official. इसका मतलब power is itself more concentrated. It is toward the few members of the Governor General and the Council. And then Viceroy has veto power. Viceroy has an ordinance power, and that will exist for 6 months. फिर तो सोचो क्या नहीं क्या हो सकता है. And then governor has been given, governor of Bengal and governor of Madras has been given, yes tell me, law making power, and they will make a power on the peace and governance, and but even then after the validity from Viceroy. Understood it again. What is in the 1861? Smooth functioning. I said that smooth functioning. What I have talked about? Smooth functioning of governance, and for that they have made a portfolio system, and thereafter we have seen that there is an executive council member becomes 6, ordinary 6, and then said the legislative function के लिए legislative member कितने हो? 6 to 12, and more than half would be what? Non-official, and they will be for 2 years terms. फिर हमने बोला वाइसरॉय, एंड वाइसरॉय कितने टर्म, व्हाट इज द वीटो पावर, एंड देन आई सेड ऑर्डिनेंस, yes or not, and thereafter governors of the Madras and governors of Bengal would have what, legislative powers, and which legislative power, for peace and governance. अभी यही तो मैंने बात किया. What is in the 1861? There is nothing. What is there in the 1861? Is there any Indian? No. ये किसके लिए बना रहे हैं? अपने मजे के लिए बना रहे हैं. Yes. So I said that अभी भी इन्होंने मजा नहीं चखा है. वो 1892 में अभी क्या होगा? Things started coming. I said that कहाँ पे थे हम? 1861. क्या हुआ 1861 में? स्मूथ फंक्शन. गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट तो आपने देख लिया कि SOS, गवर्नर जनरल एंड ऑल कैन, यस और नॉट, एंड देन क्राउन इज अपॉइंटिंग द व्हाट इज गवर्नर जनरल ऑन SOS अंडर द ब्रिटिश कैबिनेट, एंड दे हैव 15 मेंबर्स, दे कैन dispatch any message without consulting and all, so many things that we have seen. Yes, but if I say that, हमने क्या बोला? Yes, 1861. यहाँ पे इम्प्रूवमेंट होना चाहिए था. क्या एनी इंडियन मेंबर है? नहीं. Is there any Indian member? नहीं. And when the Indian civil services has been added? And then who is the first Indian civil service from India? In which year? 1863. I said that in 1861 we talked about Indian Council Act, and what is it talking about? A smooth functioning. And which, how it is a smooth functioning? Portfolio system. चलिए portfolio system दे दिया, लेकिन क्या अब portfolio system दे रहे हैं तो क्या हमें do we need to increase our executive council, because there is enough power is going to increase, so our members at the head should be also more to control. So if it is increasing, the Governor General Executive Council has been increased and become 6 total, 1 plus 5, and Commander in Chief as an extraordinary. Then they thought, okay, I have to create portfolio system, means I need some ordinary members. And which are the ordinary members for the different departments? 6. And thereafter we have seen, I said that home, revenue and all, then coming towards down. And what we have seen next? हमने बोला, yes, legislative functioning के लिए क्या चाहिए? We need 6 to 12 members, and the 6 to 12 members में I said that more than half would be non-officials, more than half would be, and then I said that for the term of 2 years, for the term of 2 years, and simple. उसके बाद हमने बोला Viceroy is the veto power ordinance, and then I said that governor of the state has got Bombay and Madras for the state, but in what kind of a peace and governance, and after the revolution. So giving in a gap of half an hour, and thereafter we will start with the 1892.